This is a city builder survival space building game, as you see right there. When I say that though, this isn't like your setup. You have to go and scavenge for all these different resources. You are building up your base like any other city builder in space. And if you run out of food, well, what do you think's gonna happen? IXION, how do you pronounce this? Fullwork Studios. Anyway, getting into this game, this is really one of the better games I've played so far. Right, so after making that critical mistake last time in the game, I had to get back into it because this really is a fun game and I couldn't just leave it at that. So here we are back in, working again. The problem was I couldn't get to what I really needed to early on in game like I had attempted, but it's fine. We're gonna go ahead and just pick right back up where we were. Or I guess not where we were, but at least into the same game, and continue playing here. We did learn though early on that your storage units you probably want towards the inside portion of this sector, because the outside here is where you build the docking bay and all these other facilities that you need to actually leave and go outside. If all this stuff is in the way and your buildings are over there, then you kind of have that issue presented where you can't build them like I did last time, accidentally delete out your workshop and all your workers and have to issue a restart of the game. Don't do that. I did that. Big mistake. Anyway, you can see up until that point I made in the link down below. I'll make sure I put that in there for you guys to see the other video I had going beforehand. It was going pretty good until I made that mistake. Anyway, we're gonna pick back up here, like I said, just to show you this game, because it really does seem like it's gonna be a great game to get into, and it's really ambitious projects, and this is kind of what I've been waiting for. Really, the main question I want to know though is, once we get into combat, is there combat first off? It seems like it is, since we have a hull integrity, and unless that's because there's meteor showers or other space debris hitting us somewhere out of the other, we do have communication with other cultures and alien races, I guess I would say here. So maybe it is possible that we do have combat in this game. Anyway, let's just get back on into it. I'll quit talking here and making my intro, and please enjoy the game. I hope you enjoy it. So we're just going to connect the road right here so that we can get our workers and our supply connected, so we can get rid of all this stuff that we really don't need. I'm also going to build this road to go here, and then again to connect here, so we can also get rid of over here. And I believe if we can, we'll make one go here as well, so we can just get rid of all this fluff that's kind of hanging around in the area. We'll need to connect them back to here, and then we'll go here and connect this as well. This needs to be set to go collect that alloy. And then I think I want to build a housing unit somewhere nearby here. Would be nice to get rid of all this and build the housing unit in there. Oh, incoming call, okay.
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Administrator, Mr. Dolus has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of wool jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a wool jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being reported by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization.
No political.
The only people that you are
here.
answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Yeah, see you later, dude. So I'm gonna make this my sector where I have just these stockpiles set up. I'm gonna make it go all the way to here. Why? Because I can. And then this is also gonna become kind of my housing core area as well. Vent available. So refactories can be both ration. Right, okay, cool. So we need to get some food, in other words, is what they're asking for. I'm fine giving food. Don't have any issues with that. In that case, actually, I do want to build up another. Yep. I want you to go collect that food from right here. And I'm also going to build up another stockpile as well. To collect on more of this alloy. So I want to read more about those sectors I was talking about earlier. The sectors here are divided into 6 sectors. You only have 1 sector available at the beginning. Sectors become independent, separated by a gateway, and this can be accessed by panning. Okay, so each sector has their own 56 by 30 tiles. So that's what, 1680 tiles it says right there. New sectors can be unlocked by spending copious amounts of resources to force entry. Alright, I want to see how that happens. We will get into that at one point. Just not right now. That's not something I'm going for at the moment. Let's build up one more of these as well. I think I am going to build up my food facilities to kind of be over here. You gotta make sure that when you're connecting these, you're actually connecting to the road, because I've made that mistake as well. You're gonna go collect some of these things so we can build our ships. Get those ships built up. Wonder if this ends up like after we get these other sectors.
Administrator,
Hold on.
I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes.
Oh, that's cool.
Please
How
assign a cargo ship so
switches,
that we can check the trade routines.
fleet management. All right, let's go.
Administrator,
Let's go do that.
Trust in genetic connectors.
Yeah,
Serve
sure,
similar
Henry
space
Bargeville.
will reveal the
Anyway,
pattern.
whatever you want, my man. Whatever's gonna make you happy. Keep the council happy. Anyway, I wonder if this is gonna end up being like Snowpiercer just a little bit, or that pandemic train game I was playing earlier on, where if like you don't have enough resources, are they going to rebel and start attacking one another's in all these different sectors? Do I have this unlocked? No, I don't think so. I don't think that's unlocked yet. Could be, but I don't think so. Oh, sorry, my bad, Henry, and the discussion. Yes, I'm working to build more. I need 2 more, I guess. That should hold on to the crew members for quite a while. Is our science ship done? Believe so. Let's go send our science ship out to the moon.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Yeah, I want to get everything I can here. All the tech in and out. Nice. And then let's go ahead and dismantle the camp. Alright, back in. Let's go. These guys aren't really full, but they're close. What else do we need to build? Health. Got our hospital there, and then I don't think we can make the lab yet. Can we? Oh, I can. I can if I want to. And I think I want to. I'm fine putting the lab there.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. Nice. Now we're collecting that stuff. We will send another science team out back to Mars like we did in the last video here.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolus expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague Philip Stanford couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the whole engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
We'll see about that. Didn't they just tell us, like, I don't know, a couple of minutes ago, the Volt engine can progress early stages, like early onset Alzheimer's? Makes me curious if I really want to build that engine or not. Probably make a connection from here to here. Make things maybe a little bit easier to get to. I don't know. Moon, there we go. We need to send out our fleet to go collect that. And then our science ship is actually going to go over to Mars. Things are looking nice. They're cleaning up pretty good here. Our food is still good. We're not really losing too much. We're at a good pace. We're at a good pace with the food. Maybe I spoke too early. Yep, we'll help them out. We'll go ahead and send our cargo ship. We're gonna provide them some resources. We scratch your back, you scratch ours. Alright, cool. Now we got our research done. We're gonna go ahead and pop up that EVA airlock we were discussing earlier. That way I can go outside and start building some more solar panels to, advance in the game. We are getting pretty close with our power consumption here, and that's a big problem. We had that mining ship
A
too
science ship team
while we're able
has
to do that.
completed a task.
Science ship. Alright. Yep, I will take that. Thank you very much. Getting research is very, very important in this game. I guess it's really hard to come by in the game. Like, they even tell you when you do your research to research everything wisely. Alright, we can build an airlock. Let's go ahead and do that. Question is, where do we want to do it? Do it here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it here so that so I can still be connected that way. We still are connected here, so should be good. We'll even get those materials out of the way first. What else can we research while we're here? We need this to be unlocked. Well, technology tier 2. Okay, so we can't do that just yet. I mean, I kind of want to get these probes here. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab these. I don't know if I should have or not, but I'm going to. You never know when you're starting out these games what things they need you to do first, rather than something else. But we're gonna do that just to see what happens here. Now we're just gonna wait for our EVA lock to be finished. You are the high priority construction, so let's get that going. They just go in and disappear and then pop out over here. It's pretty interesting. That's cool. I like how it did that. It just goes out and then zooms right back on in. As I said in the last video, this game has a lot of ambition, and I think it's going to be one of the games you're definitely going to add either to your wish list if you're starting out, or to actually buy when it's available, because this is pretty fun. Definitely beats out some of the other games I had going on here. I'm very happy to have access to the game, and I think this is going to be one of the ones you want to get access to and make that purchase. Looks like we're starting to lose a little more food each cycle here. Maybe that's because I put this on priority. That could be it. That could be it. We'll see how that changes up after we get these this EVA airlock built up. So right now it seems like all the workers are just coming to and from this EVA airlock here, and they're not really focusing on anything else. That's the reason why it was put on high priority. Kind of makes sense, right? Alright, we're going to remove the high priority construction and see if that helps out. I mean, this is done, right? It's not paused. Why are you inactive? You don't have enough power? go turn off power here for just a second and turn it on here. I have enough. I guess that's kind of half the reason why you need to make sure that you have enough power starting off here is because, well, I have to sacrifice my lab right now to get this EVA airlock opened up. And once I do that, then I should be able to get outside and build on some of those supply panels or solar panels. What's really worrying me is where all the food started to like, we didn't increase the population. Interesting. Let's go send our ship here again, like we were talking about in the last video, out to Saturn. Looks like we need to do some research there. Alright, so now that our airlock is done, external construction, yes please. I want to, oh boy, we got a lot of stuff we can add on here. Solar panel sets. Requires medium 2, requires medium 1. We need at least this. 20, 20, requires 70 and 70. Oh man, but that gives me 40. And then you are 200 on 200. I don't have that available. I don't even have this available, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and just put a small panel out right now. What if it's special? I just want to see that real quick. What's so special? Vol engine. We can get back to that. I wanna get some more power going here first. Let's go back to space interactions, because that's new, I guess. Wonder if I need, what do I need to do to send these guys out here? Build that. Oh, it's going. It's working. I don't know how, but it's happening. I don't know, I want to go back outside and see if I can't watch them build this. Huh, interesting. I don't know how they're going out. I'm not questioning it at the moment. We're gonna go back in here. See how our food supplies are doing, because it's coming down. It is coming down. We've got our probe launcher, so we can use this to explore systems. I bet we have to go and build that here or somewhere. There's got to be a way to build that. Right now, I need to get some more food going though. So we're gonna.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Get some more food built up here. Alright, what's going on with our science ship over on Saturn? So we haven't deployed any missions here yet, and this is an EKP propulsor that is exclusive property of Dolos, so it shouldn't be here. It shouldn't be. We know why it's here, because they didn't send an approved mission, or they didn't let everyone else know. You know how that goes. Anyway, attempt to locate debris in orbit. Once the signature has passed through Saturn's atmosphere, the Scopes team will analyze EKP residues and verify the signature's origin. Or we can send a team to investigate. Probably shouldn't do that, but that's what we're gonna do. Probably gonna lose a team member here. And that looks like it's gonna take 3 minutes, not seconds. So we'll come back. Looks like we did get more power supply. I want to see if we can build on top of that just a little bit more while we have the resources. So plus 25, plus 40. Maybe we shouldn't do that yet. maybe we should go build that and see what happens. Let's start collecting these resources and getting them out of the way. I'll probably turn the research lab back on. Yep. And how's our food looking? Not good. One required to feed 10 crew members, so I need 8. And I only have 2. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna say we have to push on here because I don't have enough food to hold everybody over. Clearly. Might have an issue here soon. Alright, this has to be close to finishing up here. Prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use a variation of the EKP propulsion. We have stripped it down and recovered information, schematics, and resources. Alright. Go ahead and get that data for me, my friends. Looks like that is going to be everything that you're going to be handling for the moment. I don't see any other space journeys. We could send... I don't know. We'll collect this out and we'll see what we can do here. Mainly, I'm worried about not having enough food. Just built yet? 55. We're gonna pause the construction on this. We'll get it done. We got it halfway, right? Mainly I need more food to get going. Alright, let's pull this ship. Bring it back. Let's send you to Venus. Now, let's go Uranus. See what we can do here. And there's no more food to collect. I put a pause on this. Well, they better hope our food can hold out. I don't know why I do this to myself. Do you guys end up doing this to yourself often? You get into the game, you're just loving the experience, then you realize, oh shit, I'm out of food. Yeah, me too. That's right. Priority. Forgot about that. is going to be very close. Man, I wish I had hit that priority quicker. I gotta, when you're playing this game, you gotta pay attention to, well, your food, because right now we're at 0 food. We're at 0 food, and that's, so far hasn't had an impact on the crew, but I can imagine once this cycle ends, it's gonna start. We're almost there. Crew hasn't been impacted just yet, but did our science ship get to Uranus? Sure did, and we don't have anything to do there. So let's go ahead and bring you home. Or we'll go to this ship, see if we can make contact with them or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. What I do know is we need this to go back to being a priority over here as well. We're going to turn the power off to the research lab. Workplace safety. Overwork can be checked. So what happens? It could lead to accidents. Interesting. We don't want any accidents. But we do have a hospital just in case. A little spaceship getting through the minefield. I wish you could get Bannerlord to kind of be like this. I mean, in a way it is. But you don't get this in-depth detail. You don't get to create and build your city. Yeah, you can choose to have like a workshop and stuff like that, but you don't get to create it. You don't get to add in defenses. You get to build up your army, sure. You get to go out to this world map, sure, but you know what? It needs that. It needs that difference. Uh-oh. Now it looks like we have 78 people who are hungry, and our crew is now impacted. That's not good. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good.
science ship has arrived at destination.
Okay, so we've kind of evened out here, it looks like. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because we didn't have any food last time. That's saying average balance and recent balance. Probably. But we are getting things built up to where we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Working on the 5th right now. And I might as well add in the 6th while we're at it. Please excuse this interruption while we get some more food going. Oh man. Alright, so we're gonna go back out to our ship here. I don't think they can do anything, right? You got to where you needed to be. You can't talk to them. You might as well just... Can you come back home? Can you go to Earth? What can you do? Yeah, I mean, it looks like you can go to Earth. You can't. I don't think we can bring them back into the space station, though. 10 crew died. Ah, shit. They died of starvation. Great. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting there. But I think we're gonna drop down to probably 60 or 50 crew members, and that's going to be an issue. 16? Come on. Now this last one should put us back on the table with some food here. Did we just lose some more? 6 crew just died again. Oh my gosh, come on. 5 is required for your crew members. Okay. So we're good here. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set. We have a 6th one here that we're not going to prioritize anymore. We'll go back out. Man, I really messed that up. But, are you kidding me? 8 more people died. We have food, people. Yeah, let's build that up again. So I guess that's not enough yet. 5 more crew members died of starvation. How are we not getting food in the door yet? Uh-oh. We're gonna get yelled at.
The different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
I don't think they understand that their workers are dying because I don't have food coming in the door. Food? Did we get food? How are we still not getting food, man? Come on.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history.
Yeah, you definitely don't know that I'm killing a whole
You
bunch of
must
people.
understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell,
Yeah, your
Administrator.
legacy right now is me
For the few who stand in the
killing,
light
what,
and the
75
many who dwell
people?
in the dark, you carry the fate
because
of
they
us all.
starved. Damn. Space travel. All right. Issue an order to travel order. Click. Okay, so we have to use point range of interest. Okay. Moving the whole of the tech deteriorates at a faster rate. Okay, so maybe we don't have enemies outside. Maybe it's just the deterioration of our system, like they had just said. Okay, let's leave the space system because we can. So. Did it just tell us we could leave? Yes, I know they're all dying. Space travel requires routing all the power of the space station, meaning that your batteries take over during travel. If a blackout occurs during it will automatically resolve themselves. So do I have to build batteries in order to travel? Click on the Titan icon located on the bottom of the planet to achieve points of interest range from planets, space stations, and more. Alright. Want to go to Neptune? We want to go to Mars. Go to Mars. We went to Mars because in this game, Elon Musk hasn't built, or did build already, our colony. Let's just fast forward some time here. And we're there. Pretty much there. Yep. More starvation happening. Dangers. How do we have a homeless population? Oh, because we don't have any power here. We don't have any batteries. Just go. Just go. Just get me to Mars. Alright, we're here. We are here. we're at Mars. What can we do? Move the tech into orbit of the moon. Oh, are you kidding me? I need to go to the moon? Ah, I messed up. People are gonna die. People are gonna die. Yep. I mean, this is cool. I just wish I didn't kill everyone, pretty much. It's gonna be a ghost station here soon enough. Yep. Another crew member died of starvation. Danger 1, only 8 members left. Oh, we have more than one. Okay. Alright, we are here. We're here. Cool. Can we get some food? I need food to be the priority here.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Thank God
Please
for food
ensure that
supplies.
they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
Yes for the food supplies, no for everything else. Now where are the food supplies? Alright, the Voltron, click on the Volt button located at the bottom of the screen on the player. When the charge is done, click it again in order to jump. And again, it's going to take all the power, meaning that the batteries will activate. Well, we don't have any batteries, so we're going to have a blackout. Blackout will ultimately be resolved when it's charged, but you know what? I don't have any batteries right now. And I have people dying. So I think we're going to go back in here. We're going to see if we can't get some more food collected now. Thank you. Make that our main focus. What happened over here? Anyway, make that our main focus. Oh. They all died. I did not expect that to happen. Are you kidding me? Alright, food people. Food is what you need. Food and power. Don't forget about the food.